me! How's everybody doing? So I came to the revelation today, and this is sort of like a rant. Big surprise! So, if you don't want to hear me, like, state my opinion, or if you're gonna, like, bitch at me in the comments, then just leave right now. Just go, because I don't want to hear it. So, I have been, I don't even know how to start, because I'm not angry, I'm just, like, weirded out, I guess. I like all Let's Players and all YouTubers, and I respect all of them because of what they do. I know what they do is hard, especially with the whole, like, fandom underneath what they've created. And I'm very familiar with, like, PewDiePie and Tobuscus and, like, Cry, but I'm not so familiar with, like, more popular, I don't want to say more popular, because PewDiePie is really fucking popular, but, like Nova, whoever that is, and, like, Gold Glove, I think, is what my brother watches. I'm not very familiar with that kind of stuff, because I think they're boring. But I have been a fan of Morfar for a really, really, really long time. And I finally made the really, really tough decision to unsubscribe from him today. And it's kind of really been bugging me. Like, I feel like I've left behind someone that I've watched for, like, ever, and it's, like, a really weird feeling that I can't really describe. But I don't know, I really like Morfar's Amnesia videos and stuff like that, but I think I don't want to offend anybody. I don't want to offend any bonbons, because I am a bonbon, but I just haven't been happy with the way Morfar is running things. Professional. He's running the King of the Web thing, and he's putting out, like, 1,000,000 videos, and a lot of them are really short, like 10 minutes, and I mean, that kind of bugs me. I don't know if there's, like, a limit for, like, the King of the Web submissions or whatever. I don't even know how any of that shit works. I just know that it's a thing. So he's been putting on a lot of submissions, and he's, like, sick, and he's still fucking doing videos, and that bothers me. Like, people are like, oh, there's so much dedication and blah blah blah, whatever, and I'm just like, dude, like, your health comes first. You shouldn't be worried about your fucking audience or the people fucking under you, or some stupid competition like being King of the Web. You need to be concerned about yourself. So I was like, well, that's kind of lame that he's, like, doing videos while he's still sick and stuff like that. It upsets me to see that he's, like, not really taking care of himself. And the whole, like, I don't know, it's just a preference for me for Let's Players to have intros at the end of their videos. And Morfar has always been one of those Let's Players that has put intros at the beginning of his video, because they're called intros, you know what I mean? And I like a lot of his old intros, like his old basic intros, but, like, the new one that he has, that's, like, the fucking, what is it, The Legend of Zelda music and him dancing, that's like fucking annoying. Everybody's like, oh, this is like the best intro I've seen, blah blah blah. No. I think it's annoying. Like, honestly, every fucking time I go to watch his video, I have to fucking either sit through the fucking intro, which is annoying every single time, or skip through the video, which is even more annoying because I'm lazy. So I'm just like, fucking put that at the end. Like, the one I watched today, I don't fucking know what it was, but he had the intro in there twice. Like, as an intro and then as, like, an ending. I was like, like, no, like, fucking, like, stop. And he's, like, doing the King of the Web thing for the diabetics. Whatever. I don't know. That just... I'm gonna get so much hate for this. But I've always, like, stated my own opinion, and people are gonna be like, oh, you're mean, and we're gonna tell him on you, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like, he doesn't know who the fuck I am. It shouldn't matter who I am. I'm a nobody to him and to everybody. So what I think doesn't matter. I'm just saying. But I need to get it off my chest because it's been bugging me, like, all day. It's... I don't know. I don't like how he... Seems like he's just making videos now because of the whole making money for diabetic thing. And that just doesn't sit well with me. Like, yeah, it's a good cause, whatever, but, like, if any YouTuber or Let's Player is doing things, they need to be doing them because they like to. Because they love to. Not because of some stupid fucking foundation or some illness or anything. They need to do it because they love doing what they do and make people happy and stuff like that. But, you know, that's just what I think, and I mean, it even sounds bad to me, like, sitting here and, like, saying that, but on the other half, I'm like, fucking cut the shit, man. Like, do this because you want to, not because you feel obligated to. And another thing that made me kind of unsubscribe was apparently something happened with him and PewDiePie. I don't know what it was. All I know is that, like, Morfar, like, I don't know what happened, but Morfar is, like, very disrespectful to Pewdie in ways, and I just don't think that's appropriate, like, at all. Like, ever. Like, he, like, in his Slender video, what is it, Hospice, the new one, they have, like, that PewDiePie graffiti or whatever, and he, like, visually got fucking upset about it, and he was like, I don't think that should be there, they should take that down, whatever. Like, really? Like, it's just so stupid to me that he would get upset over that. Like, he must have some serious, like, hate because he's, like, not as popular as Pewdie and whatever, but that bugged me that he was like, oh, they should take that down or whatever, but they can do whatever the fuck they want. Like, they're making video games and you're sitting on your ass playing them. They can do whatever they want. And it, like, lately, to me, it seems like his reactions are, like, fake to his, like, the Amnesia videos. Because I put it this way in, like, a logical sense. If you play Amnesia as much as I do, or as much as, like, Let's Players or YouTubers do, you eventually become desensitized to the material, no matter what it is. No matter what, even if we're not talking about video games, you will be, over time, desensitized by it. Even if you're, like, scared shitless of it and you keep, like, doing it, you're going to be desensitized. Just saying. Like, you can totally tell that happens with Pewdie. Because, like, back in the day, he was, like, super scared and, like, super worried and shit like that, but now he plays his Amnesia videos, and it's like, it's a big joke, and that's why everybody loves it, and that's why I love it. And when I first played Amnesia, like, the first 4 or 5 times, I was scared shitless. Like, I was like, oh my god, this is horrible. And then after, like, the 5th time, I was like, okay, this is, like, just a really awesome story that I have to get to know better. And it's often, like, a joke and whatnot. And, like, even with the custom stories, Pewdie is like, oh yeah, whatever. And I mean, sometimes he'll get, like, a jump scare or something like that, but that's, like, not him, like, I don't like know how to express my feelings. This one video I watched of Morfar, I think it was Gary Dark Secrets, maybe, where it was, like, it seemed like his reaction was scripted, or the audio or the video was, like, lagging and not, like, lined up with the video, but that's just me. And he's, like, not desensitized to, like, anything. Like, no matter how many times he plays Amnesia, he's still, like, freaking the fuck out. And I'm just like, alright, whatever. Like, this bugs me. Like, I guess I'm just going off of my own personal experiences. Like, let's see. I think I've officially played through Amnesia, like, 70 times, I think. Literally, like, 70 times. I've counted because Amnesia is, like, probably my favorite PC game. Like, I fucking love Amnesia. I know everything about Amnesia, and I'm, like, not trying to sound like a badass or anything, but I, like, know everything about Amnesia, and I'm constantly learning new things, and I've memorized all of, like, the sounds in Amnesia, and, like, all the grunt and the brute sounds. Like, I know what they're doing. I know when they're doing it, what they're gonna do next. It's just, like, that sort of thing, because it's just, like, scripted, and I'm not, like, I am totally desensitized to Amnesia. Like, it still scares me a little bit inside, but I'm not, like, ah! Like, constantly, like, freaking the fuck out. It just doesn't happen. And, like, with the custom stories, I don't play custom stories a lot, because I don't like the custom stories, because I don't really know what's going to happen, because I'm weird. So, yeah, I will freak the hell out when I'm playing custom stories, especially, like, a lot of the custom stories use the suitors, and I have, like, this horrible fear of the suitors. I do not like the suitors, because they just, like, freak me out, and, like, their chase music, or, like, their around music, like, makes me want to poop. Like, I would just poop all over the place when I hear that music, because it's, like, it's scary to me. So I'm like, and, like, Justine is, like, scary to me. Like, the first part of Justine isn't scary, but then when you get to, like, the part with the suitor and stuff, it's, like, scary. Like, but, like, I bet if I played it enough, then I would get desensitized to it, but, you know. So this is kind of turning into a ramble, and I feel really, really bad for, like, fucking throwing someone under the bus, as you would say. But, I don't know. It's just my thoughts. And I mean, I bet a lot of other people have really bad thoughts about it, but I just don't appreciate what he's been doing lately and stuff like that. But on the other hand, like, I do really appreciate what Pewdie's been doing. Not just because I'm not a Pewdie, like, fangirl or shit like that. Like, I like PewDiePie because he seems real in more senses than I can even, like, imagine. He just took off vacation to, like, go to Paris with his girlfriend. That is, like, amazing. And he, like, uses everybody's artwork in his videos, and he credits them, and I've talked about this before, but it's just, like, he loves artwork and stuff like that. And, like, Morfar loves the artwork too, but he only uses, like, he has one illustrator, and I can't remember her name right now. I don't know, but he only uses a bit of that. He only uses, like, her stuff, and I'm just like, dude, like, your bonbons, like, draw you shit and stuff, and you're just like, meh, and I'm like, but I really appreciate that PewDiePie is kind of giving his life a chance A chance? I don't even know what that means, just words. I really like that PewDiePie also has life outside of, like, gaming and whatnot. I'm also a really big fan of Matsuya. I wasn't to begin with when she was, like, playing games with PewDiePie. Like, I still think it's annoying, but I've gotten used to Matsuya, and she's, like, adorable, and I think she's really, really nice, and she's funny, and she is just, like, she's just the cutest thing, and I love her channel and her videos and whatnot, and so I've grown to, like, really, really like her a lot. Let's see, what else do I want to talk about? I've recently started watching, I think I mentioned to you guys that I started watching Cry's videos. I stumbled across Cry because of the creepypastas that he reads. He does, like, reads because he has an amazing voice. Like, it's just so sexy. And he reads creepypastas and no sleeps and shit on Reddit and stuff like that. And I, like, went through his whole playlist of that, and, like, just him reading and me kind of, like, sitting here, like, doing homework and shit and visualizing just, like, creep me out. Like, I still have trouble sleeping because I constantly play back stories in my mind that he's read. And they, like, emotionally, like, make me sick and shit. But, I recently started watching him, and I've, like, seen all of his videos and stuff, and he is, like, hilarious. He's so genuine, especially he's like, oh, I don't want to show my face and blah, blah, blah. Like, he's not in it for us at all. Like, he's just in it for himself because he loves video games, and I think that's, like, hilarious, and he has, like, the cutest laugh, and he seems like a really, like, homely? I don't know. He seems like a really good person. I've been watching his live streams every Saturday. He usually live streams with, like, Red and Russ and stuff like that. I just like the way they act, pretty much, because they act like me, and they act like my friends and I when we get together and we play video games, so I can, like, relate to them and whatever, and they're hilarious, and they play games that I like. Like, they fucking play Team Fortress and Left 4 Dead, and I'm like, dude, hell yeah, like, that's amazing. Like, fuck yeah. I love Cry and PewDie's relationship. I say relationship like they have a relationship because everybody in the fucking road ships them. They're like, I will go down with the ship. But they're, like, really good friends. Like, I can tell that they're really good friends, and it's just like, yay, like, YouTubers can be friends and not have to fight about stupid shit and whatever. Like, nobody fucking cares about that. Like, I can guarantee you, like, well, except Morfar. Everybody else doesn't give a shit. But, you know, so I'm sorry for wanting to put my opinion online again, because I know I'm gonna make people angry, and I have, like, a lot of subscribers now. It's weird, like, people just keep subscribing, and I'm like, why? Like, let's see if I can see. Oh, I'm on Morfar's channel right now, yay! It says I'm still subscribed. I have 133 subscribers. 133. Why? I don't know. It feels right, though. But I don't know. No one ever comments on my videos, like, except for my, like, really good friends and, like, random people and, like, my brother's friends. I say they're, like, my brother's friends, but they're my friends too, I guess, kind of in a way. But yeah, so I'm not gonna keep you guys here anymore. I've taken up almost fucking 20 minutes of your time. So that's what I think. And I'm sorry, because I am an asshole. But I will see you guys later.